Enough of my rambling. I'll now call to the mic Drew Law, everybody.
How y'all doing? Y'all alright? Good. I want to thank luminoUS for that wonderful introduction. I would also like to thank Rob for not bringing me up to any Eminem songs. DJ Knorequest.
Drew, I'm white too, man.
When the lights go out and you're smiling and your eyes is open, yes. Yes, you are. Axiom is in the building. I'm so excited to see them. They're one of my favorite groups out there. Okay, a little bit about me. I host a little event down in DC called Graffiti DC. Thank you. All right. It's every third Wednesday at Live Nightclub. If you guys ever want to come through, we try to put on a really good show, and there's DJs and food and drink and all those great things. And I'm up there dancing and acting a fool. And, you know. A lot of crazy things happen. You might get drunk, have sex in the bathroom. I don't know. Those things, I'm not saying it's happened, but it's happened. The book that I'm reading now, I guess the book that I just finished, I don't do a whole lot of reading, but there's a book called Stuff White People Like. I just finished reading that book. Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Every page, I was like, it's so right! I love premium juice. It's delicious. I didn't know that people didn't know what juice was. I drink it every day. It's great. It costs like $11 for like a half a pint. It's amazing. Yes, I'm sorry. My paying for it isn't as funny. I recently have been starting like my slam career, which has had pretty good results, but not all great results. I did one slam in DC, and I actually kind of got my butt whooped. Like in all honesty, like I got my butt whooped, and I realized that like before I've been doing a lot of stuff with like elementary schools and schools that actually went to Rashid and Yaya, went to the detention center and stuff like that. And like this little, like she must have been like 9 or 10-year-old girl came up to me and she was like waving me down, and I was like, whose little girl is this? Like I was like a little bit apprehensive at first, and like I guess her mom was there and she was like, it's okay, you can talk to my daughter, and I was like, okay. And she like whispers in my ear, she's like, I thought you should have won. And I was like, I swear, like my heart melted into like a bunch of little gooey melted pieces. It was great. So yeah. So I'm gonna do a poem and I'm gonna stop talking. Is that cool with y'all? Yeah. Alright. I didn't know what piece I was gonna do. I'll just do the newest thing that I've written and memorized. Yeah. Standing 5'9", 170 pounds, stood the biggest man in the world. He walked on Paul Bunyan's and kept blue ox in cages like gerbils. He stepped into oceans only to get his socks wet. The fire in his eyes made for water vapor tears, an ear for saving graces, and lips that only spoke white noise. He had a couple hobbies. He used to line grown men around the block and cut their hair, 2 at a time. With one hand, teaching bachelors how to cook for the women they had crushes on with the left. He used to sit in a stool and lecture dying trees about not giving up. He drew blueprints with his fingertips and read them upside down because it gave him more of a challenge. He only looked at himself through cracked mirrors because he felt like we were sitting here as broken souls waiting to be whole at the souls of angels, and wanted to see himself exactly the way God did. He used to lock himself in a room and pray for days for people he didn't even know, and left a sign on the door that said, "Do not disturb men at work." He wasn't born more or less thrown down a double DNA helix, a line for the proper tools of making a human being, a hero, a night watcher, a Superman, but nobody told me that kryptonite came in a little brown bottle marked OxyContin, and then a Titan could walk this world with Pandora on his back, but still keep Hades and a needle that left the river Styx in his veins, and the supersonic wind from your cape left spoons. Dark side of the moon.
Okay.
And he talk about him sometimes. When he buried him, an 80-foot crane storked his body down in swan white sheets, and some people say that's why he was light as a feather. I say, you don't weigh that much when the weight of the universe is off your shoulders. The man who chain-smoked nebulas and wore a hard hat during meteor showers, and damn, how I wish you were here. In a totally unrelated news story, I got a job being a giant today. It really wasn't that difficult. I guess they don't get that many applications, and Mama say running a family. But I got a note on the nightstand written in moon letters with 3 rules for being a giant. Rule number 1, it's better to pick figs for children than it is to build skyscrapers for kings. 2, keep a chip on your shoulder as big as an iceberg that can only be melted by a woman you love enough to cook for. And 3, walk soft and talk slow, because even giants fall.
Hey!